Okay, so it's a rainy, miserable 21st of May, and I'm here at the top of the orchard. And oh, let me turn this thing on. Now, oh, and now we're going to take a walk. Oh, that's me. Now we're going to take a walk down through the orchard. So you can see some blossom here in the foreground, and this is a type of tree called a Michelin. And then over here on the other side, oh god, the rain is really coming, I better speed up. We have trees called Dabinet, and you can see they're not nearly as far ahead as the Michelin. So we have these two varieties of cider apples, and you can see all the trees have been pruned back. So I did that last November, December, and normally you take about a third off, but I actually ended up taking about 2/3. And you know, the stronger the root system, the more they bounce back. So I'm hoping there'll be a good bounce back. Just looking down across the orchard, you can see lots of buttercup. I know it's only creeping buttercup, but you know what, it's nicer than if you look beyond the field beyond. There's the sterile grass, and it's nicer than that. Have a look here. This is some serious rabbit damage. You can see the rabbit guards, but wherever the rabbit guard is not covering, the blooming rabbits are eating the bark of the tree. It must be flavoursome or something. So they're a real pest. I wouldn't mind getting the cats to move down here and taking care of the rabbits. So as I said, we've got the Michelin on the right and the Dabinet on the left, and then down here, the bottom three rows, we have a mixture of apple varieties that are not cider. So these first three here are Bramleys, like standard kind of cooking apples. This one here, grand big one, is Tom Putt, and you can see some of that blossom actually needs to be removed, or we'll have apples and we don't want those. So some of these trees are ahead of the others. And then down here we have a variety called Foxwell. So this is about, what, 6 foot tall. So, you know, nice healthy trees. And there you can see the rest on this line. This bottom row here, these are all sweet apples. So this one here is called Katie. And you can see a nice thick trunk on the tree. So developing very well. Okay, I'm going to get going before the rain gets here. So I'll just take you down and show you the back of Drummattamore House and the bane of my life, the 250 metre on each side, so 500 metres in total, 750 if you include the top, the beech hedge that poor old Kevin planted. I suppose it must be 10 or 12 years ago now, but you know, it needs cutting every year. So last year I actually did a much more comprehensive cut on that than I did in previous years. In previous years I was kind of a little bit gentle on it around the back here. So you can see along here between the fence and the hedge, I was kind of gentle on that, but last year I really cut into it just to provide more walking space. So the hedge is actually nice and tidy, you'd have to grant it that. And there's the house. Note the holes in the roof. We have a roofer coming in June, and he's going to patch those. Now he did say that, you know, there's no guarantee that the patch will stay, but look, anything's better than the situation at the moment, like the storm there earlier this week. You know, it's the kind of nightmare scenario here. The other thing he's going to do is we blocked up the windows from the inside, and he's going to block them up from the outside because there's one here over the front door. So there's the beech hedge down along the avenue, just coming into leaf now. But let's have a look back at the house. Yeah, no more slates came down the other day. There we go. But the roofer is going to block up that window. You can see we've blocked it from the inside, but he's going to put something over it on the outside because it's about to fall out of the frame any minute now. So that'll be good to get that done. There's plenty of evidence. In fact, I can see a rabbit down at the bottom of the lane there. There's plenty of rabbit activity around. So we almost need to set up a colony of feral cats or something like that to get rid of them. Oh, and that blooming door blew down again the other day. See just the planks of wood there, so I'll prop those up now. Okay, so that's the orchard on what should have been a sunny day, given that we're the 21st of May, but instead is a very rainy one.